My name is Adeola Balogun. I'm an accountant turned entrepreneur. So the beauty of our business type, which is freeze drying, is that you have access to this product all year round. Freeze drying is the best form of preserving products because it keeps the structure and the nutrients of the product intact. Meaning that if you rehydrate them, you can barely tell the difference between the processed and the natural fruits. So with that in the background, we buy these fruits when they're in season. So once strawberries, we just finished strawberry season, we buy our bulk strawberries and we have flash freezers where we freeze these things all year round. So customers can have them all year round. And that's the beauty of freeze drying because unlike dehydration that you can only use them as fresh, you can't freeze them before processing. With freeze drying, I bring them out of our glass freezers and we're processing all year round. We're in mango season right now, we're buying the mangoes. It puts us a lot of pressure on our working capital, but that's the only way we can survive. We have agbalumo that have last for the whole year. We've done a journey map. We've gone through virtually all fruits and vegetables grown in Nigeria, and we've turned them into products. So we have behind me, we have mangoes, we have bananas, we have pineapples. We innovated and started the very first of its type, freeze-dried pepper soup, which is a 2 minute pepper soup with the protein inside. All you need is hot water and 2 minutes. You don't need to boil or make pot or anything. So you can carry it along with you anywhere in the world. You can eat it with your rice, with your yam, with your bread, with eba, whatever. And then we did egg powder. We partnered with the World Bank project to launch that in Lagos State. So we have egg powder in three variants: in whole egg, egg white, and egg yolk. We've done stuff like agbalumo. We've done cashew powder, cashew fruit powder. So all these foods that would ordinarily have gone to waste, we've been able to turn them into powders and snacks that can be used by industries as part of their ingredients for manufacture. This business started from my kitchen. I remember myself and my sister-in-law. We bought it. I would call it a toy dehydrator. And I remember the first day she came visiting, and I was slicing apples and pears and bananas. And we sat all together and we were just slicing it. And she was like, "Okay." I started with my experiment. So we started from the kitchen. And from the kitchen, like I said, barely 3 months after, and we used to share the fruits, the dried fruit with my friends in other multinationals, and they would come back and say they wanted more. And then barely 3 months after, I think we got invited for two and things, and we had a wide range of products that we sent there, and we sold out. We were sold out, completely sold out, and that was what changed our business model. We thought we could go into B2C, but customers were asking for bulk packs, and so our products began to be seen in bigger, in bulk, in products. You won't see our name, but we were the ingredients behind them, and that changed our business model completely for us. We're providing a solution for African businesses and also for FMCG companies in Africa. Why import? Why we already have them locally? There's no reason why any factory should be importing this either fruit concentrate or fruit powders into the country, or even egg powder into the country, because we have them in the country and they are readily available. We see how we train people on agriculture, and it's rudimentary, using cutlass, using all this kind of thing. So for the youth, definitely I will run away from it. But somebody has to change the trajectory. Somebody has to change how these things look. You need to make it look nice and interesting for them. Hence, using freeze dryers. And so what we partner with a lot of universities, and we take in their students for IT and youth. We're also currently working with Mastercard Foundation, so we're getting young people to come and work with us. Also expose them to the freeze drying process. I have universities from the east, from southwest. Maybe we'll get some from the north very soon. But we have them coming in, food tech students. We take them in for IT, and when you ask them, "Have you seen freeze dryers before?" They say they only write about them in theory. They've never seen one in live. They've never seen the product. And each time they come and they see and they work with it, they leave excited. It inspires them to see there is hope. We want to work with the youth. We want to encourage the youth because somebody needs to do that, because the youth are our future. So for me, if we don't do things like this, and if we're not encouraged to continue doing things like this, the youth will not come into agriculture. They'll be seeing agriculture with the old face. So we want to make it a bit fun and exciting for the youth. We need support from government. We need support from financial institutions. We need patient capital. We need single digit patient capital for our businesses to scale. We need financial institutions or wherever to understand the agricultural business and not to ensure that we go through the same process normal businesses go through. They need to understand that agribusiness requirements are different. We need agri agencies to also step up and help us. We need places like NAFDAC also to also look at some of their processes and see how they can help businesses that are genuine and sincere to grow.